Long ago, three great civilizations flourished in the Americas: the Aztecs, the Incas, and the Mayas. Each developed unique cultures and left behind incredible legacies. The Aztecs, in central Mexico, built a powerful empire centered on their capital, Tenochtitlán. The Incas, in South America, created a vast empire stretching along the Andes Mountains. The Mayas, in Central America, developed a sophisticated culture known for its writing system, mathematics, and astronomy. These civilizations, though geographically distant, were connected by trade networks. They exchanged goods, ideas, and artistic styles, enriching each other's cultures. Studying them together helps us understand the diverse tapestry of ancient American civilizations. Their stories offer valuable insights into human history, ingenuity, and the rise and fall of empires. These civilizations, though separated by vast distances, shared some commonalities. They were skilled farmers, architects, and astronomers. They developed complex social structures and religious beliefs. They also engaged in warfare and expansion, ultimately forming powerful empires. However, despite their shared traits, they also exhibited distinct differences. Their languages, artistic styles, and religious practices varied considerably. Understanding these similarities and differences is key to appreciating the richness and diversity of ancient American cultures. The Aztecs, originally a nomadic tribe, arrived in the Valley of Mexico around the 13th century. According to legend, they were searching for a sign from their god, Huitzilopochtli. This sign, an eagle perched on a cactus with a serpent in its beak, would mark the location for their new home. They found this sign on a small island in Lake Texcoco, where they founded their city, Tenochtitlan, in 1325. The Aztecs were skilled warriors and strategists. They formed alliances with nearby city-states and gradually expanded their influence. Through a combination of military conquests and political maneuvering, they rose to become the dominant power in central Mexico. By the 15th century, the Aztec Empire, under the leadership of rulers like Itzcoatl and Moctezuma I, controlled a vast territory. They demanded tribute from conquered peoples, which brought wealth and resources to Tenochtitlan. Life in Tenochtitlan was vibrant and bustling. The city, built on an island and connected to the mainland by causeways, was a marvel of engineering. Canals crisscrossed the city, serving as waterways for transportation and trade. Grand temples, palaces, and marketplaces adorned the city center, showcasing the Aztecs' architectural prowess. The Aztecs were renowned for their agricultural innovations, particularly the chinampas, or floating gardens. These artificial islands, created by layering mud and vegetation on lake beds, allowed for year-round cultivation of crops. This ingenious farming technique contributed significantly to the empire's wealth and provided sustenance for its growing population. Aztec society was strictly hierarchical. At the top stood the emperor, known as the Huitzilopochtli, considered the supreme ruler and representative of the gods. Below him were nobles, priests, warriors, merchants, artisans, and farmers. Commoners made up the majority of the population. Education was highly valued in Aztec society. Young boys from noble families attended special schools called calmacacs, where they received religious and military training. Commoner children attended telpocali, where they learned practical skills and participated in military training. Family played a crucial role in Aztec life. Households were typically large and multi-generational. Men were responsible for farming, hunting, and warfare, while women managed domestic affairs, weaving, and child-rearing. Marriages were often arranged to strengthen family alliances. Justice in Aztec society was swift and severe. Crimes, especially theft and murder, were punished harshly. Courts, presided over by judges, heard cases and determined punishments, which could range from fines to death. Religion permeated every aspect of Aztec life. They believed in a vast pantheon of gods and goddesses, each governing specific aspects of the natural world and human experience. Huitzilopochtli, the god of war and the sun, held a central place in their beliefs. Other important deities included Tlaloc, the god of rain, and Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god associated with knowledge and civilization. The Aztecs believed that the gods required constant appeasement through offerings and sacrifices. They practiced human sacrifice on a large scale, believing it was necessary to nourish the gods and maintain cosmic order. Elaborate rituals and ceremonies accompanied these sacrifices, often performed at the top of towering pyramids dedicated to specific deities. The Aztecs developed a complex calendar system, based on a solar year of 365 days, and a ritual calendar of 260 days. This calendar system played a crucial role in their religious practices, determining auspicious dates for ceremonies, festivals, and agricultural cycles. Priests, highly respected figures in Aztec society, were responsible for interpreting the calendar and conducting religious rituals. Section 5. Aztec Achievements: Engineering and Artistry. The Aztecs were skilled engineers and architects. They built impressive cities, temples, and causeways, demonstrating their mastery of engineering and urban planning. Tenochtitlan, with its canals, bridges, and grand structures, stood as a testament to their architectural prowess. Their knowledge of hydraulics allowed them to create chinampas, floating gardens that increased their agricultural output. Aztec artisans excelled in various crafts. They were skilled in featherwork, creating elaborate headdresses and garments adorned with brightly colored feathers. They also mastered metallurgy, fashioning intricate jewelry and ornaments from gold, silver, and copper. Their pottery, often decorated with geometric patterns and religious motifs, showcased their artistic talent and served both ceremonial and everyday purposes. The Aztecs had a rich oral tradition, passing down their history, myths, and legends through generations. While they did not have an alphabet-based writing system like the Mayas, they used a system of pictographs and ideograms to record information and keep track of tribute payments. Their knowledge of astronomy was also impressive. They observed the movements of celestial bodies and developed a sophisticated calendar system that reflected their understanding of the cosmos. This calendar system played a vital role in their religious practices and agricultural cycles. Section 6. Comparing cultures: Aztec, Inca, and Maya. The Aztecs, known for their militarism and expansionist policies, created a powerful empire centered on their capital, Tenochtitlan. Their religion, characterized by a complex pantheon of gods and the practice of human sacrifice, played a central role in their society. The Incas, located in South America, developed a vast empire along the Andes Mountains. They were known for their sophisticated road system, impressive stonework, and unique system of record-keeping using knotted cords called quipu. Their religion centered on the worship of the sun god, Inti, and they placed a strong emphasis on ancestor veneration. The Mayas, located in Central America, developed a sophisticated civilization known for its hieroglyphic writing system, advanced mathematics, and precise astronomy. They built impressive cities with elaborate pyramids, temples, and palaces. Their religion, similar to the Aztecs, involved a complex pantheon of gods and the practice of ritual sacrifice. While these civilizations differed in their geographical locations, languages, and specific cultural practices, they also shared some commonalities. They were all skilled builders, farmers, and astronomers. They developed complex social structures and religious beliefs that shaped their worldviews and ways of life. Section 7. The Fall of the Aztec Empire: Conquest and its Aftermath. The arrival of Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century marked a turning point in Aztec history. Led by Hernán Cortés, the Spanish arrived in Mexico in 1519. The Aztecs, initially mistaking Cortés for the returning god Quetzalcoatl, received him with gifts and hospitality. However, Cortés, driven by gold and conquest, exploited their hospitality and formed alliances with city-states resentful of Aztec rule. The Spanish, with their superior weaponry, horses, and tactical advantages, waged war against the Aztecs. They laid siege to Tenochtitlan, cutting off supplies and weakening the city's defenses. After months of fierce fighting, Tenochtitlan fell to the Spanish in 1521, marking the end of the Aztec Empire. The Spanish conquest had a devastating impact on the Aztecs. Disease, brought by the Europeans, ravaged the indigenous population. The Spanish imposed their rule, destroying Aztec temples and replacing their religion with Christianity. They exploited the land and people for their own gain, forcing them into labor on plantations and mines. The fall of the Aztec Empire stands as a stark reminder of the destructive consequences of colonialism. It also highlights the importance of understanding history from multiple perspectives, acknowledging the resilience of indigenous cultures in the face of adversity. Section 8. The Aztec Legacy: Enduring Influences. Despite the Spanish conquest, the Aztec legacy endures. The ruins of Teotihuacan and Tenochtitlan stand as testaments to their architectural prowess. Their art, including sculptures and pottery, is preserved in museums worldwide. Nahuatl, the Aztec language, is still spoken by millions in Mexico. Their influence is evident in Mexican cuisine, like mole sauce and tortillas. The Aztec story highlights the importance of cultural diversity and preserving traditions. Section 9. Conclusion. Reflections on three great civilizations. The Aztecs, Incas, and Mayas, each with their unique cultures and legacies, left an indelible mark on human history. Their stories offer valuable insights into the rise and fall of empires, the complexities of human societies, and the enduring power of cultural heritage. Their achievements in architecture, astronomy, mathematics, and art continue to inspire awe and wonder. Their social structures, religious beliefs, and daily lives provide glimpses into the past, reminding us of the diversity of human experience. Their stories, though often intertwined with conquest and tragedy, also highlight the resilience of human spirit and the enduring legacy of ancient civilizations. As we explore their histories, we are reminded of the importance of cultural understanding, respect for diversity, and the need to preserve the rich tapestry of human heritage. By learning from the past, we can foster greater appreciation for the interconnectedness of human societies and work towards building a future that celebrates our shared history and embraces the richness of cultural diversity.